very, very exciting parcel has arrived and we're gonna unbox it together because I just need to see them. I need to see them now. So cute. Pack some orders and we're gonna have a little chat because I'm feeling a little bit nervous, I think would be the best way to describe it, about Stationery Fest. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, my name is Adele, I'm the owner and illustrator behind Deli's Designs, which is a cute and positive illustrated stationery business, and I document my journey here on YouTube, and I've been doing that for, gosh, I think it's about 5 and a little bit years now, so there is a lot of content, lots has changed. It's just been a really wonderful journey so far, lots of highs, lots of lows, but I've documented it all here, so if you want to see more of my journey there are lots of videos to look back on. But yeah, essentially I make cute and positive little things like pins and stationery and lovely things. I've just wrapped up a brand new collection called Find Joy in the Little Things, which was kind of a ladybug inspired collection that went so well. Thank you so much if you shopped the collection, if you shared it, if you just left some kind words. It really means a lot. We've got brand new washi tape, enamel pins. I did a jumper pre-order which is closed at the moment. I think I ended up selling 6 jumpers in the end, which I'm very grateful for. When I did my last video I think I'd only sold 1 and now I've sold 6, so I'm pretty happy about that, and I may have ordered a few more to put onto the shelves, and I should hopefully have those. My hope is next week, but there's quite a high chance it's going to be the week after, but I gave kind of my pre-order people a warning about that. It said it was up to 4 weeks for kind of dispatch, so I am working towards that. Anyway, I've wrapped up one to-do list and we are straight on to another one, a pretty chunky to-do list, because I am off to Stationery Fest in less than 2 weeks, and to be honest I haven't done much prep yet. I am not feeling as overwhelmed and stressed as I was last year because it was my first year going, and I was really it was a lot to kind of take in. I didn't really understand what I was getting into in a sense. Like I didn't know how busy it would be, I didn't know what would sell well, like I didn't really know. I didn't have any idea for a kind of stall setup. It was my first time setting up a stall, and I spent so much money on display things and stuff. So this year's a little bit calmer because obviously we've got a lot of display things because I ordered those last year. I kind of know what I'm going to go for product wise. I just have lots of kind of bits and bobs to get on with, so labeling and pricing, working out what I'm going to take with me exactly. I've got loads of stickers to make. I've been checking all my stickers. I have them all laid out over there at the moment. There are so many, and it's not even all of the designs, but I've been working out what designs I want to take with me. I've started packing a few, and yeah, I'm just gonna take you with me getting little bits and bobs done, because I'd really love to kind of share my preparing for Stationery Fest time with you. Of course, we're gonna hopefully do a Stationery Fest vlog as well. I'm gonna be taking my camera with me. I'm gonna get as much footage as I can. It's gonna be a pretty busy and crazy time again, I think, but I'm really excited to meet more people and to just share my designs and creations with people in front of me. Like, there is something very special about going to sell at a place where people get to look at things in person, and I should have a very exciting delivery coming this week of my first ever enamel keychains. They are going to be launching at Stationery Fest, and I'm very excited to see those in person. Yeah, things are going well at the moment, and I'm just hoping it continues this week because it's humid, it's warm, and I don't want things to go wrong. So my first job, I think, is to print all of my sticker pages and start cricketing them. Maybe I could do a whole cricketing day today, but I don't know if I want to. I'll do what I can, but I already have a few stickers ready to go. I just need to check my list, get them printed. It's a big job, but it's the biggest job that I need to do at the moment, so that's what I'm going to work towards. It is Tuesday. My brain is slightly fried. I am getting ready to go out in a minute because I need to go and drop my jumpers off with my embroidery lady. I've got a box of jumpers that arrived this morning, so I want to get those to her just to give them the best chance to be done ASAP. If they can be done before I go to Stationery Fest, that is the best kind of option, but just after Stationery Fest is fine as well. Like, I can ship them, and I've let her know that. So anyway, I'm just preparing to go out, you know, when you're like waiting for a certain time to hit, so it's like the right time to get in the car and go. Just patiently waiting. But yeah, the Cricut, honestly, I did mostly just Cricut yesterday, and then it played up, so I turned it off and I just did Patreon content. I've done quite a cute design for Patreon this month. I'll show you when I'm back later. It's quite different, but I think it's quite fun. But yeah, the Cricut started playing up yesterday, so I thought, no, I'm just going to turn it off. And then I've been cricketing. That's all I've done so far today, and I have 3 pages left, 2 designs left to do, and I think I'm good to go on stickers. I'm going to take some other designs with me to Stationery Fest, so that if by any chance any sell out, I've got a few more that I can pop on and just make it not empty, so people have a choice and things. But I don't know how it's going to go. I just want to be prepared. Like, if I can fit it, I'm going to take it. So yeah, I've got a big pile of stickers here that I need to sort through and put into piles. I've just been kind of working with the Cricut like a conveyor belt, really, and I think I've got about 22 designs kind of stocked, ready to take with me. I'm going to go deliver these jumpers now, because I should probably have a drink of water and go, and I'll check in with you in a little bit.
I always remember looking around the studio. It was catnip and warm with my eyesight. Lights went off, and it was like a light show, the end of the day show. Disney. I wanted to hear one here, and it was so nice and friendly to do it together. So it was just incredible. I absolutely loved it, and yeah, it's let me know. Also, I always worry that my vlogs are...
It is Wednesday. Is it? Yes, it is Wednesday, and a very, very exciting parcel has arrived, and we're going to unbox it together because I just need to see them. I need to see them now. I am feeling a little bit nervous. This is an item I've never had made before. I have had similar items made, but not this exact item. I don't know why I'm pretending like you don't know what it is, because I think I literally told you what it was yesterday. There is a box inside a box. There are 2 boxes inside a box. See the gold. Gosh. That's so cute. The only thing is the attachments have been done wrong, but that's okay. I could just reattach them. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. My gosh. And then on the back, we've got Adele's design. Yes, we've got a hoop, and then a lobster clasp, and then this swivel piece, which should be attached to this so that this can then like not stop kind of thing. It will like properly swivel. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with these. It's so warm in here. I have just spent some time, also it's much later, it's still Wednesday, but I've spent some time reattaching the keychains, because obviously, like I said earlier, they were attached slightly wrong, so now they kind of continuously, hello Odin, spin around. Last night I added some packaging to my lanyards, like new packaging, because the previous packaging just wasn't doing the job. So I got these little hanging things off Amazon, eBay, I can't remember which one, and I made a custom sticker for the front. So even though the sticker, it like covers the front completely, I can pop this hole through so I can hang them up for my display. I can just package them like this. It just means that it's on display and it's generally a little bit more appealing to look at, and also easier for me to display at Stationery Fest. I'm going to do the same thing with the keychains because I didn't really know what packaging to do for these, so we're going to go with the same thing, like this, and those can hang up as well, and I think they'll look really, really cute. And I'm going to have like a sign that says new for Stationery Fest, because these are launching at Stationery Fest, like officially, but obviously I'm just working out how to do a private listing on Shopify, because apparently you can do it. I've just got to work out how to do it for my patrons. So yeah, also I shared a reel about an hour ago and the response has been really good for these. I'm so grateful. People love Pekka. I have got something very exciting planned for later in the year in regards to Pekka, and I have a sample being made at the moment. I'm going through kind of the sample process, making changes and things, but this stationery Pekka people seem to love as well. He just looks so happy with his collection of stationery and I love it. Yeah, anyway, I am gonna sit and add some stickers to the packaging for these lanyards. I made like a, it just says enamel keyring, Deli's Designs, but it's slightly different to the lanyards. It's like a scalloped or like daisy shape, because I can't help myself when it comes to scalloping and daisies for my packaging. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna spend some time sticking and attaching these to the key rings, and hopefully just take some more bits and bobs off, because my list is still a bit overwhelming and I leave a week tomorrow, and right now it just feels all a bit too close and I'm tired and it's hot and it just makes everything harder. But we're gonna get this done, we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be great, I hope. I think it will be great. I'm just excited to meet more people and share Deli's Designs with the world, basically, because apparently when I talk about my business I can't shut up, which is a great thing. So when putting myself in a location where I could just talk about it, it's like the perfect place to be, and the people that are there shouldn't get bored of me, right? I have packaged up all of these keychains now. They are done. They are ready for displaying at Stationery Fest, which feels really good. And they are available to my patrons now. And I've had 2 orders for a keychain. So thank you so much if you have ordered. Sharon and Simone, thank you so much for your orders. And I also had 2 this morning on Shopify from Erica and Tony. So if that was you, thank you so much for your orders. It really means the world. Something I really wanted to share with you for this part of the video is how I actually create my banners for my shop updates. I think there is something quite important, in my opinion, about the way your shop looks when someone clicks onto it. Those banners that you see, they're normally used as a way to, 1, make it look pretty, but to 2, navigate people to where you want them to be. I thought it'd be really good to show you in this part of the video how I create banners for the tops of my website when I do a new collection of things. Obviously we've just wrapped up the Find Joy in the Little Things collection with the ladybugs. That's going to stay up probably until the next collection now, unless I do like a sale or anything in the meantime. So let me show you how I create the banners, and this part of the video is very, very kindly sponsored by Kittle. So a little bit about Kittle first is that they are an intuitive design platform that was kind of designed to bridge the gap between professional design quality and the ease of use, which in turn kind of made it accessible for everybody. I have said it before and I will say it again, I am far from a graphic designer. I haven't done any studying in the graphic design world. I've just kind of learned as I've gone along since starting the business. If I can get on with Kittle, you can get on with them too. Let's jump in. I'm going to show you how I create a shop banner and kind of my thought process that I have when creating one and how simple Kittle can make the process. Okay, so I'm going to open my Kittle and I'm going to click on New Project, and for this I'm actually going to create a custom sized artboard. So I'm going to do 1600 pixels by 500 pixels because this is the size that I'd like the image to be on my website, and I'm going to click create. To the left hand side I'm going to click on the uploads button, and this is where I've already kind of pre-added in some images that I want to work with, so you can just upload them here. I'm going to click my little pouch design and I'm going to pull this over to the left hand side and expand it so that it kind of comes off the screen a little bit. I'm not really a fan of this grey space here, so I'm going to click the image and I'm actually going to click remove background, and this is going to take away that kind of grey bit that I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm just going to adjust this to fit on the page kind of how I like. I think we're going to go with about there. Again, we'll make some tweaks as we go. Then I'm going to add in my washi tape image. This is going to be on the right hand side. I don't want to do too much to this one because I quite like the way the board looks in the background, like that warm look of the board. I think it looks quite nice. So it's not really sitting in the right place, so I'm going to click the layers button to the left hand side, which is at the bottom. Select the washi tape one. As you can see, there's like a little blue line that kind of moves around depending on what you're hovering over, and I'm just going to drag it underneath the other one because that then allows this image to sit over the top. Back to the uploads button and I'm going to add in my little pin, and I'm going to zoom in, and this one is also going to have the background removed like that. So it's just got the little pin, which looks really cute, and it means I can kind of just have that as a feature point, and I think that's going to look really, really pretty. I think I'd quite like it to stand out slightly more than it is already. So I'm actually going to click on the image and I'm going to click on the shadow button. I am going to turn the offset to nothing because I want the shadow to be directly underneath the image, and I'm going to up the blur a little bit so it expands it out, and I'm also going to change the colour to white because I want it to look bright and inviting, and I think it works better for the image. Obviously it depends on style you're going for and things, but I quite like having a white shadow to kind of lift it off of the screen a little bit. So one way you could kind of customize this is with the text feature. A really, really cool feature about Kittle is they have some really cool text transformations, so you can kind of really customize your text in different ways. We've got a custom one where you can kind of toggle things like this. You can distort it, so you can kind of move things like this. A circle, this I often use a circle to go around things. I just think it looks quite nice. You can arch things, you can wave things. Again, a lot of them have these little custom kind of toggles as well, so you can move things wherever you wish. Like it's very cool that you've got so much control with Kittle. The final thing that I'd like to do to this banner is add a little bit of Deli's Designs touch through some little sparkles. I'm going to go to the illustrations button to the left hand side, and in here I am going to type in illustrated sparkle, and that's going to bring up lots and lots of different options. So I'm just going to scroll until I find something that I like. I think this is what I'd want. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. I'm going to click the image and I'm going to click vectorize and then choose the amount of colours that I'd like to vectorize to. So I'm just going to do one because I just want to change the colour of this image. So I'm going to click vectorize and then wait a few seconds for the image to load, and then that allows me to change the colour of the image. So I can just click my yellow. You can also add in your hex code in there if you need a specific colour. Another option that I'd like to do is erase some of these, so I've maybe got 1 or 2 sparkles left. So I'm going to click the image, click erase. It will give me a little prompt which I'm going to click, and then it will allow me to erase the parts that I don't particularly want on here anymore. And that just leaves me with a cute little star that I can add here, and I can copy and paste it. I can change the size of it. I can really just make it a little bit more mine. And there we go. There is a little cute banner that showcases some of my products that I can put at the top of my website, so people can maybe look at that and go, oh, I want one of those, and then get there really easily. But yeah, that's my little banner for the website. It just adds a little bit more character to my shop, and Kittle gives me all the kind of tools that I need to make something my own. I will leave links to Kittle down below, and if you use the code ADELEYT you can get 25% off Kittle plans. So yeah, click the link below and try Kittle today. It is now kind of my evening, and I'm going to sit and pack a few orders because I've had a really lovely little influx on Shopify. So obviously I've shared keyrings with my patrons, so thank you so much to them. Amy has also purchased one, so thank you so much, Amy. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders that I can pack up from Shopify, which will come through today, which is very special considering it wasn't that long ago that I did a launch, and people have come back for more, so I'm very grateful. Don't think I've got any Etsy orders. No Etsy orders, so just Shopify, which is really lovely. So yeah, I am gonna pack some orders and we're gonna have a little chat because I'm feeling a little bit nervous, I think would be the best way to describe it, about Stationery Fest, and I wanted to kind of talk about it and be a little bit more open about it because sometimes I worry that I'm coming across as not too positive, but I want to be honest when I've got these kind of more negative emotions flying around, you know. Apologies in advance if I look really warm, by the way. I am. That's simply it. It's so humid in this office studio still, and I can't have the fan on, so we're good. We're getting on with it. I've just collected everything for orders. I have got, like I said, I think I've got 5 to do, so I've just collected everything. I am off to Stationery Fest I leave a week today actually, so it's currently Thursday, what date is it? The 17th of July. So I head off to Stationery Fest a week today. Stationery Fest isn't until the 26th of July, but I'm travelling to Manchester from the south, so it's going to take me and my mum 5 hours if we're lucky. We decided to travel up a day earlier again so that we can kind of get into Manchester and not kind of worry about traffic and things because we're like a day ahead of where we need to be. Yeah, I'm off to Stationery Fest very soon, and I'm feeling nervous, excited. I feel like all the emotions really. It's really strange because obviously I've done this event before and last year was absolutely incredible, and I love nothing more than talking about Deli's designs. Like obviously I share my passion here and I share everything with you guys really, but there's nothing quite like talking about your items while people are looking at them, while people are appreciating them, and oh, it's really a special feeling. And even though I'm really excited for that part, I'm so nervous about the rest of it. I'm nervous that I've put so much money into going, you know, even the cost of me going, fuel, hotel, event table, I think those are the basic kind of costs. That's nearly £500 for me, and that's a lot of money to do something that you're not 100% sure how it's going to go. And I know it's my imposter syndrome, like I really do know. Like, so a couple of years ago I started struggling quite badly with imposter syndrome, and every time I release a new product I really doubt myself. So even the key rings, for example, they're stunning, and obviously when I unbox them I am obsessed with them and I love them and stuff, and then I like take a moment to think and I'm like, these are rubbish. These are like as thin as paper, like you could snap it. Like, what, brain? Like, these are gorgeous, they are stunning, they are very high quality. What are you talking about? So my brain just goes into this mode of how can I ruin this, or how can I make her feel not worthy in a sense. Now I've gotten much better at dealing with the whole kind of imposter syndrome thing in terms of like pushing the voices down, but when I'm going to like a big event and stuff, it just kind of creeps back a little bit, and I think that's what I'm feeling now because there are some big brands going to Stationery Fest, or at least big brands in my eyes, people with loads more followers, and in kind of my eyes more successful businesses and things, and it just makes you go like, why would people want to shop with me? And I know it's so silly, I really do, because what I offer is beautiful, and just because I'm not of that following or I'm not there yet, like I'm doing pretty good. And this is I just feel like I'm going back and forth constantly with, like, I'm just fighting myself essentially. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because Stationery Fest is a wonderful thing to get into. Like, I'm so grateful that I was even accepted to such an event, a place where I can really share my passions and share my joy and meet people. Like, I'm gonna meet some of you guys, which is super special, and it's just a shame that my brain kind of makes me feel less worthy of being there when I'm really worthy of being there. And it's just scary when you put a lot of money into something and you prepare for weeks and weeks to go. Like, I'm tired right now, mentally and physically very tired, and it's not really going to get much better between now and going to Stationery Fest. I'm going to do my best to rest as much as I can, but it's hard when there's always something else to do. But I'm going, that's the main thing. I'm probably going to have a great time, and I'm excited to see my friends. I've got so many lovely friends going, and meeting people for the first time is going to be so special. And it's just one of those things that I'm fighting at the moment, and I wanted to be honest about it, because obviously I'm like, oh, look how nice these are, and I'm doing this for Stationery Fest and I'm doing that for Stationery Fest, and then my brain, I'm sitting on the sofa in the evening going, help me. But it's fine, we're gonna do this, we're gonna smash it, we're gonna have a great time, and I'm gonna take you with me. So yeah, I'm gonna pack these orders. I really didn't get as far as I thought I would. I'm just talking. We are this far into one order, but I'm gonna get these packed up. Thank you so much for your support on the shop. It means the absolute world, and I'm excited to bring it to Stationery Fest, even if my brain is being unkind. So that's me being honest, and I'll check in with you probably tomorrow. I can't believe it's Friday tomorrow. Where is this week going? Please excuse the state of me. I am pretty exhausted today. I am currently waiting in for a delivery of colouring books, volume 1 and 2 of 28 Days of Sunshine, because I'm going to be offering them in packs of 3 for Stationery Fest. I couldn't fit a piece of paper around them, unfortunately, so they've gone in eco cello bags, and I'll make a pretty little sticker to put on the front. So I've got a restock of colouring books coming, so I can do those. I've been popping pins on backing cards. There's some like boxes down here that are full of pins. I was hoping to unbox the colouring books with you, but there's been a delay with the shipping, and they might not be with me now until much later today. So I'm exhausted. I need to wrap up this vlog. I need to think about editing it. I'm not sure if there's going to be a video next week. I'm thinking I might combine footage, kind of final prep to go to Stationery Fest, and then Stationery Fest vlog, and then that will come out kind of the week after next. I think that's probably the best way for me to work things right now. It gives me a little bit of calm and less stress, which is needed right now. So yeah, I'm going to call that the end of the studio vlog. If you have watched the video to the end, firstly, thank you so much, and secondly, leave me an emoji of a pen, pencil or stationery item, because I'm off to Stationery Fest and I think that's fitting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I wish you the loveliest day, and I will speak to you very soon, probably after Stationery Fest. Bye.